Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Well, what we got for you today is quite simply the most anticipated knife of 2020, the DBAD Preacher. But before we get into that, 22 veterans a day commit suicide. I'll say it. We want to do something to raise awareness and to support those folks. That's why we're doing a raffle starting September the 11th. I hope that it goes well. I really want it to. I want to start raising awareness and maybe getting these folks some help. We support our Leos because that job, law enforcement officer, is at an all-time crisis point. It's just tough to be one today, and it's getting harder. So we want to raise awareness there. To our addicts, because of my history and background, I definitely want to bring awareness there. And more than awareness, because I think people are aware there's drug addicts. I think people are aware that law enforcement are going through a bunch of bullshit. I think people are aware that service members are committing suicide. So when I say that, what I mean is we want to put our money where our mouth is. We want the rubber hit the road. Whatever euphemism you want to use, we want to do something and get something done. So please remember those groups as we move forward. We'll always bring that up on this channel. Do a quick shout out to Bob, the metal guy. I told you I'm shouting out one of our little family every day. I love Bob's content. He does a lot of stuff. He's got a bunch of neat things, inventions, and I really enjoy watching his show. He brings some self-defense aspects to it, and he brings some common sense to it. So I enjoy that. So Bob, brother, I'm shouting you out. I'm going to put a link in the description below. If you're not subscribed to Bob, go do that. I think a lot of folks are, but then probably some of mine aren't. So let's help each other out there. So Bob, brother, man, I appreciate all the support you've given me, and I'm going to try to repay that here. Link in the description below, if I can spit it out. Now, all that being said, this is going to be part one of the DBAD Preacher. You say, Scab, why are you doing several parts? Here's why. Because every 500 subscribers, I'm giving one of these bad boys away. You understand? So if I'm going to give one away, then we damn sure going to make sure that it's a good knife. Now, I've got no dog in the fight as far as selling them. I got no dog in the fight as far as Cree House or Donnie Be Allday or nothing like that. DBAD has helped me since I started this channel. I reached out to him and he's responded every time. So, brothers in the blade, yes sir, but I've got no dog in the fight, understand that. So, it comes out of my pocket, my hard-earned money, and I just want to make sure that what I'm giving out is worth that. And I'm going to tell you what, son, with the test I've done so far, you're damn right it is. So today's episode is going to take place mainly in the woods. This is kind of a woods crafting type day, and I beat this thing up. So without further ado, let's get to the film, get to the footage. I'm Scab, you're not. Enjoy this cutting. Well, here we are, my friends. That is the DBAD Preacher. Good Lord. I'm going to tell you a couple quick things as I smash that tree. This thing is about 5/16 inch thick. The blade stock is 5160. It is a full tang. And son, it is a bad man. Now, we're going to get a lot of tree cutting in this video. Like I said, tomorrow we'll do some different videos tomorrow and Friday. Cup of some fruit and different things like that. But I just really wanted to show you some woods working. Now, this was a little oak. And again, let me say this. They're putting a subdivision here, which I hate. But that's the only reason you see me hitting on these trees. They're going to come out anyway. So we're just taking them down. Pretty good swings by old Scabber right there, if I do say so myself. Looking lean, mean, you know, just crushing it. One thing I noticed with this knife, the more I used it during the day, the better it felt. Now, in doing some research on the DBAD, they hand forge these things. So It comes from the Paul the Kukri House, hand forged. It took me 5 or 6 weeks to get it, but three of those were due to the COVID. I received an email last week saying that, it would be coming September 18th, and I just kind of set my mind for that. And then yesterday I got a text message saying it was delivered. And old Scabber did a backflip, son. Now right here, now watch. Now I've just hit just a couple trees, and I realize that. But you got a 15-inch blade there that I'm able to choke up on because of that choil and just really kind of slice it. Just get some good slices. Thing's super sharp. There's old Scab, agreeing with myself. I'll do that from time to time. Now, what I did do once I shot this video or moved out of these woods is I went back with my saw, cut those two at the bottom, and I'm processing them for some handles, some good solid oak handles. I bust tomahawk handles pretty regularly. I'm sure that shocks everybody. So those will be good for that. Now, right here, these were pretty good, pretty fresh little saplings. Like I said, they got to come out. So I went through and basically just made a trail, or the trail road that we'd already laid out. I didn't really wind up with this thing in this part. I mean, I got to swinging it pretty good, but this was like my first time swinging it, so I really wanted to orient myself. I can tell you this, I had no hot spots whatsoever. Everything was very comfortable. Everything was very smooth in hand. And like I said, the more I swung it, the better it got. I didn't sharpen it at all, and I probably took down, these are probably 2-3 inch diameter, 4-inch circumference, however you want to say it, trees. No, they're not huge, but I didn't want to stand out there for hours on end hacking on a tree with a knife. The fact that you can do that at all, son, is pretty damn incredible. So would I use it in the woods? Absolutely. To make a shelter for fire, or just to beat this tree absolutely in half with. I got some good penetration on it, and it just really did well. I was really pleasantly surprised right there at how well it did. Now, I'm going to do something dumb, so, yep, there we go. You got to wait on old Scabber. Just be patient. You'll see some dumb stuff happening pretty soon. Little hop, skip, and a jump there. And here I come. Yep, showing you that. Now, I wound up using this for a batoning log, because everybody needs about an 8-foot long batoning log. Alright, now these were a different set of woods, another subdivision. Ooh, I was feeling it, looking in the mirror there. And you'll notice that it's about a 37-foot long pine. Yep, there we go, there we go, Scabber. Watch your 1, 2, one more, 3. And that was all she wrote. Well, 4. Those are just inconsequential hits. You can't really get by that. Now, that's 4 or 5 trees fell. Now look here, it's just stripping the bark off that thing. It was really, this was later in the day. I'd used the knife a good bit. Oh yeah, feeling it right there, son. Doing a little jimmy jam. Now, as I've done some research on the Kukri house, I was blown away that they hand forge these things, man. So every 500 subscribers, I'm giving away a hand forged 15-inch piece of blade stock, 10-inch blade, 5-inch handle, 5/16 inch thick, 5160 steel. I'm gonna give one of these suckers away. You cannot beat that. Look at it biting in there. Look at that. And I know some of you guys, Ranger Rick and Bushcrafty Dan can probably do a lot more with it. But right here, what you're seeing is just kind of unadulterated power, son. Just blowing through it. I will make a bunch of punji sticks, just in case if kids come along, I can punji them or something. I don't know. Probably not the best thing. Yeah, look at old Scabber. Right there. I'll see how just randomly swinging stuff. Look, cut it right there. Look at that. Of course, it is a huge Bowie style knife. Now, what Kukri House does is they send a little paper with you, and it shows the dude who builds your knife, which I think is as cool as can be. My guy, I ain't no way I'm trying to pronounce this cat's name. Not even gonna give it a shot, son. But He was born in March 1st, 1969. He's married. He's got 4 kids. Those are things you need to know, son. He makes, now this is what kind of blew me away. My man makes 20 to 25 of these. Yeah, thank you, Scab. Point out what you're going to hit. Good man. Oh, yep. There's old Scabber double checking with himself, making sure we're all still paying attention. We will drift on him. Another good handle right there. But the thing that impressed me with old my man here is he does 20 to 25 of these a month, son. And he's been doing it since 1988. I just think that's really cool that they send you that kind of paperwork and authorization. Now here, let's get back to this chopping. Watch this. Bam. See, because it's always smart to hold the stick that you're hitting. I learned that, you know, from somebody that didn't know what they were doing clearly. But you'll notice how we're just kind of blowing through here, man. This is later in the day, and yeah, it's a little bit tireder, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, son, watch it. Bam. I got the groove of the knife. Bam. That's just a big knife, son. It weighs like 700 grams. I have no idea what that translates to. I'll weigh it before tomorrow so I can get y'all a good answer. Man, I wish somebody quit calling me the air text and whatever. Just wearing me out, son. Look at that. Just banging through it. The more I use this blade, I can't say this enough, the better it feels. The sheath was super comfortable. No problems getting the knife in and out. None of that. And I mean, we just rock and rolled all day. I probably did 6-7 hours worth of chopping right here. Not obviously in this video. And I'm surprised I don't show you all of it. See, I'm wearing down there a little bit. I'm going, okay, do you want to see something else? I hope you don't, but here we go. That's good, Scab. I didn't realize that I picked the tree behind the tree. Super smart on old Scabberino's part. One. Let's see. Hit that. Yeah, that was in the way, so we knocked that down. All right, we got 1 lick in. 2. 3. Thinking about it. 4. There we go. 5. Now that knife's thick enough, son, where, see that right there? See how it looks like I'm skinning it? I was actually prying that off of there. That's just a super incredibly thick knife. I did do a little batoning with it. Y'all be proud of me. I think you'll like it. You may not, I don't know. Brought that on down. Cleared out this area pretty quick, son. Just sheer skill right here. Watch this. Bam. Bam. I'm about to get in that groove now. Here we go. Bam. Bam. Just hard shots right there, son. Killing it. Killing it again. Starting to get frustrated. It's hot. I'm tired. There we go. Hit it some more. I'm thinking, why didn't I do like a reaction video channel or something where I can sit in AC and review songs? I can break down some bars, son. Here I come. There's a little Scab. Thinking, Lord, I hope they've seen enough cut. No, let me show you some more. All right, now remember now, we've cut down, what, 3-4 more trees. Now look at that. Look at, I mean, seriously. Didn't do a dang thing to that blade. Nothing. And it's just kind of blowing that bark right off of there. I think the weight comes in handy. Is it too heavy? No. I'm telling you. All right, I'm using the choil there. Thanks, Scab. I crushed it. Hit it again. A little deflection on that one. Yeah, a lot of deflection on that one. That's probably old Scabber's fault. Again, holding a tree and hitting it's not the best thing, but you know. Never claim to be Davy Crockett, son. Just go with it. Now, back to this knife. I'm so excited. I mean, if y'all couldn't tell last night, that was genuinely the first time I'd seen the knife. But right here, dude, I'm so fortunate and so blessed to work for a company where I can carry that thing. Look at that thing, son. Woo, look at him. Wait a minute, I'm going to break down some fight. Oh my God. The Gurkhas will be calling me to teach some stuff. Look at that. Spun around back. Oh yeah. 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 Stab that stick in twain, son. The bottle test. Y'all knew you wasn't getting out of here without a bottle swing. And I cut it right in twain. But I'm doing you a favor. There we go. Y'all see, look at the athleticism of old Scab. Now this is the Donnie Be Allday test right here. I stole this from Donnie. We just gonna throw this knife. Okay, watch. Perfect balance. Look at that. Now you'll notice it's sinking in there pretty good. I think I dropped it about, there we go. Now, what I was going to tell y'all it is, the balance point is 2.5 inches from the handle, going up the blade. perfectly balanced. Man, this is just, dude, it's an awesome knife. I can't wait to do another review on it tomorrow. The Kukri House outdid themselves. Donnie Be Allday, son, you did a jam up job on this knife. And again, this is just me. I'm just a little YouTube guy. Just happen to like this knife a lot. And if we blow up, son, I'll have to work. I've worked 2 jobs my whole life. It's not like I got money coming everywhere. All right, I'm gonna do a little batoning. My point was I have to work 3 but I don't care. We start blowing up subscribers, son, I'll buy everybody one. I don't care. All right. Now this thing blew through this. This is about a 6-inch circumference, 7-inch circumference pole. And man, it just went through it. So we're starting to come down to the end of the video. Do I recommend a knife? Well, so far, yeah. If I'm in the woods, I'm gonna take it. We got a chop-a-palooza with some fruit coming. I want to see how it does in the kitchen. I want to see how it holds up. I'm telling y'all, when we hit that 500 number, whoever wins this thing, y'all gonna be solidly impressed. Well, we come to the end, boys and girls. I love y'all very much. I'll have another review for you tomorrow on the DBAD Preacher. It's a bad man, son. Bad man. Shout out again to Bob the Metal Guy. I'm scared, you're not. And let's take it on to the house. We gone.